Hello there, welcome back to Ireland and the Ben David house. Last time, well, we got fairly close. We are just missing a couple of duties now, or just one, I believe. Yeah, we're just missing Ultra Jordan, I believe, and then we are virtually done. So, we're definitely getting very close. We do have one problem though, dangerous factions. The Independence faction is kind of a thorn in my side. I might actually have to plot to kill this guy just to, well, keep it in order. But once again, getting the title. Well, they're all prisoners of Ireland, so that's it. But that was what I really was trying to say here. But is it really worth it getting the Kinslayer? I don't think so. So what I'm going to do is keep both my armies in this region, because most likely they'll rise up over here. But also with the current revolts, I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to sort things out just fine. Also, if you think that most of Great Britain is already Ireland, so it's not like a revolt would really be dangerous to deal with over here. So we're perfectly fine. What we will be waiting for, however, is our opportunity to declare war here, and as you can see, it's still 8 years apart or away. So I'll just wait and see what happens in the meantime. So I couldn't actually sort out the problem. The moment has come. I will not be blackmailed. The main problem that I will face in this war is monetary. I might actually run out of cash before the war is over. But as you can see right now, the Independence faction ain't really that big. It's Lincoln over here. I can deal with that nicely with this. So it's not like it's a very big problem per se. It's just going to once again take time to deal with. But I will have a ton of cash afterwards. I guess it's to some extent worth it. I guess I'll also actually march this army as far east as possible. And then we'll simply start conquering our way, well, back over. So, I'll get to that, and we'll see how things turn out. Potentially, I don't actually expect any big battles, because as you can see, there aren't really that many troops in play. There are 5,000 up here, there are, well, 4,000 down here, 2.5 there. But unless they actually manage to match up all the troops, which is doubtful at best, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to sort this out. Now, why is this a Byzantine land? No, it's just a revolt that makes things look weird. Sorry. But yeah, I'll sort things out. Most likely we'll lose the Promisor tree here, due to the fact that people go for conquest, reclaim, whatever. But I think we should be fine here. There are a very big army here. A hired army by the what's their name? I have a merchant. I have a doge or something. And he's currently causing trouble here. So as you can see here, the Byzantine Empire actually declared war on him, the guy in charge, and that is kind of bad for me. And the reason is, of course, that I'll have to fight the Byzantine off, and that will most likely be a very annoying endeavor. But I think I should be able to stave this off. We'll see how it goes. Well, this may seem still a bit more annoying. As you can see here, the Sultan of, or Caliph of Syria. A very small country per se. I have no idea if they still have any troops of their own, but even so, that war is very badly timed for me because I can't really focus on them too much. So it's going to be annoying nonetheless, but I think I should be able to deal with them. The only problem is, how will I deal with them? We'll wait and see. On a positive note, though, the fact that the how should I put this? The fact that the Byzantine has actually decided to butt in. It could potentially be the lifesaver that I need here, but we'll have to see. I'm doing fairly well so far. The problem, of course, will be once these guys actually start sieging my lands. So I'm going to use this army and start moving west with it, although I probably should go down here and focus on keeping, well, my own country alive. So we'll see how this all turns out. It's going to be time-consuming, but I can't really declare war on anyone until 1060 anyway, so it's a good waste of time. I think. Hopefully I'll be able to make some cash by, well, capturing my own duke, but also by sieging cities and castles and everything. We'll see how it goes. Unfortunately, the Duke of Kipkariot here actually accepted the offer, so hilariously enough, he still holds the duchy, but he doesn't actually hold anything at all. So I have no idea if I kill him now, I think the war should be over. But I kind of don't want to. I still want to keep this war going towards the end. And the reason is simple. By keeping it on towards the end, I'll still get a lot of cash. But I did lose one duchy so far, thanks to this war, which is annoying as hell. But I can always kick the Byzantine Empire right afterwards. So it's not like it's a very big problem. But it's annoying. and I'm going to have to deal with that. But for now, we should be fine. Not really that many sieges going on, which of course is a very good thing. But even so, it's still an annoying war. It's an unnecessary war, but we'll see if I can make something out of it or not. And I'm still having trouble realizing what's mine and what's others here, due to, well, the revolt. So I'll keep this going, and we'll see how it all ends up. But for now, I think we should be able to probably get some sort of victory here. We'll see how it goes. Considering the fact that I do actually end up with quite a lot of cash already, I kind of want to use this as a way to save up cash, but I'm kind of having a couple of other things that have turned out to be a little bit more annoying. So what I think we'll actually do here is just go for that white piece. I'll be able to imprison these guys one by one, which is also fairly fine. And with that, I should also be able to focus a little bit more on the war down here, even though it's not an important one. I'll be able to fight the Byzantine Empire again, set up another, well, he's a duke, but I have no idea how this happened. That's the funniest thing. So apparently there's a duke without land. He's a banished duke mostly. He doesn't have his lands, he only holds the duke title. And apparently for some reason that makes him, well, alive apparently. But yeah, Byzantium, definitely going to get themselves a holy war here for Sibcariot. And I am definitely going to murder him. Violently, cruelly, whatever you want, however you want to look at it, I'm taking my land back, and he's going to suffer for it. I might actually go for Tracy instead, just to take his lands and make a, well, republic out of that instead. I think I'll just do that. It could potentially weaken him a lot. So, Tracy it is. We're going to make a republic out of that. We're also going to do another point legalism, I think, because it's basically the only thing that really helps here. So we'll do that, and do you want to take anything here? Castle infrastructure. Yeah, we'll do that as well, because we can. I think we'll go for another point of military organization rather than light and heavy infantry. So, Mr. Byzantium, due to you taking Sibcariot, I'm going to take your home. That is vengeance for you. So, I'll fight the war. We'll see how it goes. Hilarious enough, as you can see, the Anglo-Saxon populace in Middlesex have embraced Ashkenazi culture. So basically now, London is, well, my culture, which is good. As you can see, the war against the Byzantines is virtually over, and I think I'm actually going to make peace here, because there's 30,000 troops coming gunning for my army, and I don't really want to fight them. So, take that. That is your punishment for being an annoying twat who, well, did take lands during a revolt. I'm still kind of wondering if that duke is still around. We'll check that later. For now, I will create a, well, a merchant republic out of trees, and hopefully we can make that work somehow. We'll see how it goes. So, as you can see, I did win the war against Caliph Aglab, and I get 300 coins and 150 prestige, so that is fairly good. I'll accept that, and with that we are virtually now, I think, ready to prepare for another war against, oh well, sworn enemy here, Caliph Muslihidin. So, we'll have to wait. It's still 5 years, unless he dies before that. So, Knights Templar, a new Christian military order has been founded by a small group of wealthy knights, the poor fellow soldiers of Christ, and of the Temple of Solomon, or Knights Templar for short, as sworn to protect pilgrims traveling through the Holy Land. Catholic Church fully endorses the order, and this will allow pious Catholic rulers to call on their aid, though they will only fight against heretics and infidels, or infidels to slaughter. So, I have no interest in a, well, German Catholic rebeller, so no thank you. My nephew became a Prince of Ireland, and of course he's useless. Well, marry her, get some children. But yeah, I'll be waiting until the truce is done. And then I'll be going after, well, the last duchy I need. I believe I only need one. And we can apparently also train up some troops. Judging by that, I might actually have lost a unit during the war here. So I might have to, well, fix that. Let's see here. Does this one add up? I think it does. Does this one add up? No. So yeah, I might have lost a couple of units I need to, well, refreshing, but it should be fine. So, once again, waiting for the truce to end. So, we do have a peasant revolt here. And we also can do a little bit of a tech upgrade, which is, of course, both good. I think I'll actually send a troop up here, and I'll also send it towards Hungary, and we'll do a little bit of conquering while we wait. 4 years. It's not really that long if I'm going to march troops everywhere, but it should be fine. Also upgrade to military organization, which allows me to, as you can see, build a massive amount of reinforcements. 11, so 5,005, and with this it'll be probably a whole nother army. So what I think we'll do is basically join these guys together, and I'll be sending them to, well, the French area, and we'll use them over there. Hopefully it'll work out just fine. So as you can see, the County of Jerusalem has been turned Jewish, and that's great for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's one of the requirements to be able to form Israel, and it's also one of the requirements to build a third temple. The other requirements is 1500 gold, which we'll have to save up to, but it should be fine, I hope. So I'll be using my rabbi here then to personalize in Dublin, because it's annoyingly still Norse, and this guy ain't Norse. So it's a little bit surprising, but it does have serious stewardship, although that shouldn't really have anything to say for anything other than culture, I believe. That's fine, but most of the British Isles are Ashkenazi now, so it's starting to look good. Also, we're getting some spread over here, even down here, so it's looking fairly alright. In other news, Shia uprising has happened, and most likely will end right here. Goniachia, another son, unfortunately, not the genius one. Is that the first son? That's actually the first son, but this kid is still looking to be better. We'll see how it actually works out. Shia uprising beaten down. The annoying Caliph here is still alive. Hopefully he dies an agonizing death soon, so I can take Mastucci. I'll also declare war on this guy to take Asvov, since he, foolishly enough, is open to do so. We'll see how it all turns out. So, I'm going to do a little bit of warring here. I've taken already this county and this county here. Not really big wars per se, but it's a little bit of warring, and I'm going to continue with that. We have a 12,000 man army once it's actually fully strength here that I'll be using in France and probably the western parts of Europe. I've declared war for Tyrol here, and we'll probably just continue by declaring war on Tyrol. No, Burgundy, I think. Sorry, we'll continue by declaring war for Upper Burgundy. Take a lot of counties. Weaken our, well, opponents per se, and that should allow my vassals to declare war for some of the smaller counties again. Once again, dragging, well, every man for themselves, allowing some upstart to carve out some land and potentially become a enemy. But it should make things a little bit more interesting, hopefully. So once again, I'll be waiting 2 more years, then the truce is up, and then we can start causing trouble. No, I am not interested in Rudolph. You can keep the red-nosed reindeer. But yeah, I'll keep on fighting. I'll probably go for Upper Burgundy after this, and once that's done, I'll get back here. If there's any big troops or interesting people, I'll show you, but I do doubt that. What is this? Decadence Revo. That could be great, especially since it's very close until we can actually declare war. Potentially, it might actually be he might actually lose the throne, which would also be very good. But we'll figure that out fairly soon. For now, we'll try and stay clear of the Knights Hospitaller and the wall. That is probably the easiest way of doing that. So, I'll hand out the land, declare war on Upper Burgundy, and then we'll see how things go. So, interestingly enough, it seems like the throne has changed. Caliph Halil the Conqueror. So it did actually win, which is to some extent a little bit surprising, but good, because that means I can declare a holy war for Ultra Jourdain straight away, and hopefully I'll win this. If not, I might be in trouble. But who cares? We are going that little bit extra mile. I do have a big army up up north here. I'll just march down once we're done here. It shouldn't actually take too long. I can also bring another 12,000 men to the party, so it's not like I'm, well, in a trouble of choices. So, let us march these guys down south, and if we do get in trouble, we'll simply retreat for a little while. There will be some revolts for them to deal with too, as you can see here. So it could definitely be an interesting fight. But, we'll take Upper Burgundy first, I'll hand out this, and then we'll do a war for Ultra Jourdain. So, I think I'll just keep Asher as the heir for now, because as you can see, it does have 25 diplomacy. And diplomacy, I think, will be what I'll have to use to, well, keep things together, at least for the time being. And also, as you can see, the war against the, what's it called now? The Sugar and Seed is going pretty nicely as well. So I'll just finish this war, and then we'll create Israel, and that, I think, will be the end of this episode. But it should be perfectly fine, I think. Or we might actually just end the war, and then we'll create Israel next time. We'll see what I decide on. But I'll finish the fight here, show you the big battles, but I do really doubt there will be any. As you can see, we do have 100% war score here, so I'm just going to end the war. Which does allow me now to, well, build the third temple and create Israel. But what we will be doing, I'm pretty sure, actually doing that next time. And the reason is very simple. I will use that as the last episode, I think. That will definitely most likely be the last episode of this playthrough. We might do something else like a quick world conquest or map conquest, depending how we want to look at it. But I don't think we'll do anything else. As you know, I have actually started up a new Crusader King series. Where I'm doing, basically trying to get as many achievements as possible into one session. And I think I'll actually going to focus on that rather than doing this. Because of the simple fact, it's Ironman, I can hopefully be doing a lot of things. Using energy on that rather than two series is probably for the best anyhow. So I hope that you can actually forgive me for focusing on one series rather than several. If you guys would actually rather have me continue this, please tell me so. If you'd rather have me continue the or if you'd rather have me focus on the achievement series, tell me that too. Or if you're actually, I'm actually considering testing out some mods CK2. So if you'd rather have me try and test some of them out, tell you what I think, feel free to tell me that too. But we'll create Israel and create the third temple. See what kind of events follow with that next time. Thank you for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you around next time. Bye.